Hi everyone, this is Dr. Jawad from Total Health Wellness Center. What I'm doing today is I have my patients asking me, I have my students asking me, I have my friends asking me, what motivates me? Now motivation is a big factor in creating change because two things occur. One, you have to be in the pain of motivation, but also two, you're looking at the pain of regret. So I could give you a 5-hour lecture on what motivates me, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to condense it down to 5 tips. Tip number 1, decide what you want. Decide what you want, write it down. Because when you write things down, that actually becomes your reality. And after you write it down, you're planning it. So if you fail to plan, plan to fail. So first and foremost, decide what you want and write it down. Tip number 2, keep track of your progress. Use a calendar, use a journal, use your computer. When I was doing bodybuilding competitions, I had to lose a certain amount of weight in a certain amount of time period, usually about 10 weeks. So every single week I took a measurement and my body weight to make sure I kept on track for the competition day, because in a bodybuilding competition, you are judged instantly as soon as you walk on stage. So by mapping it down, I was able to make changes along the way. So step number 3, post motivational quotes or sayings or phrases or pictures all over the place. If you want to be a certain look, then make sure that look is in your bathroom mirror all over the place. If you want to be a certain area, go to again, post pictures, motivational quotes or saying all over to keep you on track so you don't forget why you're doing it in the first place. Which leads me to tip number 4. Remind yourself of why you're doing it. Now the brain, the limbic brain, the reptilian brain is why driven. We have to stimulate the why to create a change. After we stimulate the why, then the how and the what will take its place. We'll figure out how we're going to do it. We're going to figure out what we're going to do, as long as we don't forget the why. The why is a big stimulatory factor of creating change. Remember, we're looking at the pain of motivation and also too the pain of regret. Because once we create the change, what do we typically ask ourselves? God, why didn't I do it sooner? Which leads me to tip number 5. Tip number 5 is make it a habit. Now it takes 21 days for any type of change to create a habit. But once it becomes a habit, it becomes a lifestyle, which makes it even easier. You could overcome obstacles. You're motivated. You're more driven. And the longer you do it, it creates a lifestyle. You actually forget what your old self was, because now your lifestyle equates to who you are now. So those are my 5 motivational tips. Tip number 1, decide what you want. Tip number 2, keep track of your progress. Tip number 3, post inspirational quotes, sayings, pictures all over the place, on your phone, in your car, in the mirror. Tip number 4, remember the why. Remember, the why is a big motivational factor in the brain in of itself. That is step number 1, really, in change, is why. And then tip number 5, make sure after 21 days it becomes a habit, because once it becomes a habit, the habit creates a lifestyle. So those are my 5 motivational tips. I hope you like it. If you do, make sure you click the button, the like button down below. Like us on Facebook. My website is www.totalhealthdupage.com. My phone number is 630-653-2225. And as always, be well.